Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. Today we are flying the recently updated FlyByWire A32NX, such a fantastic freeware add-on for Microsoft Flight Sim, and we are flying from Guatemala. Never flown from this airport or country before at all in the sim, and we are flying to San Jose by request. And that is a really fantastic airport. We've got a lovely RNAV approach, challenging approach, and it's also just visually stunning because, I mean, look around this place. It is so beautiful. And as you can see from my head movements, we have got the Tobi eye tracker. It arrived today actually, so first flight with the Tobi eye tracker. I've done a little bit of setup, tuning the profile just a bit. So definitely still got to get used to it a little bit, but so far it's really cool. So we're going to be using that. Let me disable it for a second. And so Plane Spotter CR, welcome. No worries, my friend. Thank you for the route suggestion as always. Hey Caleb, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so let's bring up Navigraph and we can brief the route then. So if we go here, there is Navigraph, and alright, so as you can see, here we are at Guatemala City, and we are going to be departing runway 02 on the Kappa 2 Alpha departure as an aircraft there takes off. But where is that? Looks like there is a couple of aircraft taking off there. See if we can get a decent view. Trying to use the head tracking to track this plane for some cinematics. United 737. Fantastic. Alright, well, let's jump in the cockpit and just go back to briefing the route here then. Oh, hey ShipDub, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, I think that was probably Leaf. Leaf gifted quite a few memberships recently, so was Stan. So it'll be one of those guys for sure, yeah. Hey, Sim Crash Flyer, welcome. Yeah, so, departing runway 02, Kappa 2 Alpha departure, as we can see here. And, fairly standard, then we're going to be following the coast, actually. Pretty much all the way down to the bar for Lima, star into San Jose, and then we are landing runway 25 on the RNAV Victor, as you can see here. So this should be really cool with the new Tobi eye tracker as well, and we can talk about that a little bit later on as well. I will be doing a dedicated Tobi eye tracker stream and a video as well. But yeah, if you didn't know, Tobi did actually send me this completely for free to review and do a video on and stream for you guys. So some very special stuff. I can't even announce everything yet, but there is some special stuff with Tobi coming up very, very soon. So do stay tuned. Big thank you to them. Anyway, let's go back, and as you can see here, with the Tobi as well, you can see a bubble on the screen, and that is exactly where I'm looking. I can't see the bubble on my screen, but you guys can definitely see the bubble on your screen. And I will turn this off in just a second, but this is part of the Tobi sort of package, and it basically shows you guys where I'm looking. So we might be using this on you know, on departure and landing. It's a really cool feature. I'm going to turn it off for now. There it is. But yeah, it's pretty cool for sure. How does the head tracker work? Like, how much do you have to move your head to get it to look side to side? So with the head tracker, I'll do this in a video. I'll go over this as well. But you can adjust the sensitivities here. So I do want to get onto the flight quickly, but I can quickly show you this. If we go here to the Tobi profile and then goes to sensitivity, you can change all of these settings, and so you can see the responsiveness. And this uses a sort of combination of eye tracking and head tracking. So it tracks your eyes and your head, and you can adjust all of this stuff. There's a lot. You'll spend a fair bit of time going through all of this. It's really personal preference, but you can make it really sensitive. You can make it not so sensitive. It's completely up to you, really. But anyway, let's get into the flight. I'll get the eye tracking on, you know, after we do our pre-flight and all of that. But let's just get GSX here, and actually what we need to do first is import the SimBrief data. Yeah, it's pretty, this head tracking is very cool. You got to get used to it for sure. I mean, I only got it today, but it's very cool. Yeah, thanks Tobi, absolutely. What's better, Phoenix or FlyByWire? Phoenix, but the FlyByWire is very, very good as well for free. But the Phoenix is definitely better, yeah. I really wanted one of these, have been for years. I discovered ETS2, just never got around to it as it's so expensive. Well, one thing I can say is that when I release my video, there will be a special a discount for you guys that Tobi have done for me and for my community. So again, big thank you to those guys. But yeah, if you are going to get one, hold fire, you can get a pretty nice discount when my video comes out. So right, this is the first time I'm using the this aircraft with GSX, so let's hope this works. So let's is that how much fuel we need? 5.9, yeah, okay. And payload, so if we sync the payload, okay, it's done it all, I guess. Oh, okay, I see. So we can request deboarding. Oh no, not deboarding. What am I doing? Why do we don't want deboarding. Well, I guess you're gonna do boarding, that's fine. Request catering. We'll just go with that one, and then we need fueling, and we need boarding. I don't know why I clicked deboarding, but we'll request a boarding. Alright, let's start the aircraft.
Good afternoon.
Not sure exactly what is deboarding because, well, there's nothing, no passengers to deboard, but let's get the aircraft started up here. Shift control F12. I've got F12 set to screenshot, so I'll be taking a lot of screenshots if I keep doing that.
Thank you for flying with me.
Did you say restart Kuto? Shall we do that? Let's do that. Right, yeah, still getting familiar with GSX as well. But let's just get this loaded. Right, okay. Oh, I guess GSX has an update. Alright, I guess I'll need to do that. So, request catering.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Fuel in. Boarding.
Requested.
Alright, that's everything. So, let's go ahead and get the flight plan in then. So in it, let's request the flight plan.
Do you want to board crew?
Both.
Pilots boarding starting.
Alright, and we're not doing flight level 190 because it's about an hour 20 flight. We're doing 390. And I actually just need to bring up my navigraph. Alright. So, IRS, that's aligning.
Crew boarding starting.
Let's get all the winds. There it is. And we should have lots of GSX stuff happening. Good. Okay. So, MGGT, departure, runway 02. And then it's a Kappa 2 Alpha. Kappa 2 Alpha, there it is. So we'll insert that. And then MROC arrival is going to be the bar 4 Lima, but we're doing the RNAV Victor for runway 25. So RNAV Victor 25 on the bar 4 Lima. Right, is this door going to open itself? Open service door. Yeah, it's done it. Okay. And a colon transition. So we'll insert that. And let's just step through the flight plan. Let's get some lighting as well. Alright, passengers are boarding as well. Fantastic. Just get a little bit of lighting in here. Overhead integral lights, APU. Get that starting as well.
This way.
So where were we? Stepping through the flight plan, weren't we? So
May I see your boarding pass?
GSX is very cool. I need to get used to using it still. But it's very, very nice. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't get it earlier.
This way.
So here is the RNAV approach. Okay, perfect. And we'll see how this aircraft handles the RNAV approach, because it has got the new FMSv2. We have secondary flight plan, or missed approaches, sorry. And go to init B. And what was our block fuel that we were taking? It was 5.9, so we'll put that in. And I believe we should be getting fuel. See people boarding. What happened to our fuel and stuff?
Welcome on board.
Refueling requested, catering are in position, baggage loading in progress. Refueling requested, okay. Hopefully the fuel comes soon, because that is, well, kind of important. Can FlyByWire do RMP approaches? I'm not sure. I think they just added RNAV, but I think it's only lateral at the moment. There isn't the VNAV aspect of an RNAV approach, if that makes sense. But we'll see what happens when we do the approach. Again, I've not flown it. This is the first time I'm flying with this update. So let's see here. Let's get our MCP set. Tell you what, after they did the overhaul of the cockpit, it looks very, very nice. It really does. So we're doing 399, yeah, flight level 390. The local QNH is gonna be. Let's see here. Local QNH is 3015, so let's get that set.
Boarding pass, please.
Alrighty. Have we got fuel yet? No. Okay, I'm kind of concerned that we're not going to get fuel. refueling service requested. Alright, maybe it's gonna do it after boarding. Who knows? What do you use for replay? I don't. Microsoft Flight Sim, I don't have any replay. Because the default doesn't work for me. I need to try Sky Dolly because I've heard that works quite well, but I've not the chance. I don't need to be on external power anymore. Get that moved out the way. So we just got to wait for the boarding.
Hello.
And if I do this real quick. So if I bring up the bubble again and enable eye tracking, you can see now that I'm moving around. So I'm moving my head right now and my eyes, and it's a combination of both. But if I keep my head still and just look around on the screen, you can see how it moves based on where my eyes go. So I'm looking at the PFD, at the FCU there, at the lower ND. It's very nice. Now I've got it set quite low for the eye tracking, so it shouldn't move a huge amount for the eyes. It's more on the head tracking where I move my head now that it tends to move. But you know, I can do everything. You can move left, move right. I'm trying to do this without without hitting my mic, but if I move forward and back, you can see, so you can kind of look around this pillar.
This way.
It's very cool.
May I see your boarding pass?
So let me disable that for now. We don't need it whilst we're just sat here at the gate.
May I see your boarding pass?
But it's really cool. Is there any freeware A320 CEO? No, not that I'm aware of. Nothing good, at least. If you want a 320 CEO, then you're gonna have to go for the Phoenix. Really? Now, I'm still slightly concerned we're not gonna get fuel, so we're gonna see what is happening. We have most of our passengers
This way.
are boarded, and the bubble is still on. Let me know if you want the bubble on or off. We'll have the bubble on for takeoff and landing. But if you want the bubble on for like when I'm doing pre-flight, let me know.
Hello.
Alright, well, I think everything else is virtually set here. I think we're pretty much good to go. We can do our perf calculation with the new performance calculator that they've added. You can see takeoff here. So, MGGT, runway is 02. And we can fill all the data from the OFP here. And flex, config 1 plus flap, anti-ice, packs on, all that looks good. So we'll calculate. And it's going to give us 135.
Boarding pass, please.
135, 135, 1. Okay. Interesting.
This way.
All three speeds are the exact same. Really? Alright, well, I guess we're going with that then, but we'll wait till we can do our zero fuel weight. Because boarding is still going ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, really excited about this Tobi eye tracker. Can't wait to use it in X-Plane as well. And all sorts of various simulation titles, F1 and Euro Truck, so yeah, really, really cool. This is just default Guatemala, but we've got a nice freeware scenery for San Jose. All in speed's the same as well. Yeah, maybe it's a bug, I don't know. But that's yeah, definitely interesting. It's giving us flex 53 flaps 1, so that seems okay there. Just the V speeds are all the same. Where is our fuel? I need fuel. We have 2.4 in the tanks. Maybe, do I need to like click it again or something? Alright, well we'll wait and see. If not, we'll just have to add it manually for the fuel. But baggage is being loaded as well. We have no packs on board. Why? You know what? No GSX. So it doesn't want to work apparently. Fuel payload imported. So we got all our packs, all our fuel. There's our fuel. Okay. Right then. I'm just gonna restart this. Otherwise it's gonna complain when we try and push back. Let's just set the rest of the aircraft up and we'll get on our way then. So we can put this in, go to the perf, 135 on all of them. Flaps 1, what was our flex temperature? 53. Okay. Let's get the pushback. So I prefer pushback. Tacker. Lovely. I'll have to play around with that GSX integration, I guess. There goes the jetway. We do have FSLTO running. We've got one Spirit. Oh, we've got another Spirit over there.
We are ready for pushback.
And got this lovely Valaris livery here. We should probably get that door shut. Right, where's doors? So let's close that door. Alright.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
Lock the door. So I've got the I've got a button on my joystick set to enable and disable the head tracking and the eye tracking, and then I've got a button to reset as well, so I can reset the position back to center, just like that. There we are.
Locking gear.
Lovely. Oh no, which way are we going? Let's see here. Let me put the bubble back on screen then. So there's the bubble. Let me just check which way we're going. Currently looking at my tablet. So we are out to the right. So nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
So release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wing.
Alright, so let's starter and engine number 2. Look at that. I like having this natural like head shake now with just even the external camera as I look around. I think it's quite cinematic if we don't go through this baggage truck here. There goes the engine. Fantastic. Yeah, really enjoying this head tracking. I think it'd be quite cool to use that bubble for like landing tutorials and stuff, takeoff tutorials. You can see when I'm looking at PFD, looking at the runway. But trying to do this without, when trying to still talk into my mic but move my head is a little bit difficult. But that's fine. There is the avail light on the ND, so we can, that's not the ND. But anyway, let's start engine number 1. Very cool. So you should be able to sort of see how, when I look at things, the camera pans towards it as well. Again, you can change all the ratios and the curves and the all sorts. There's so many settings to customize this exactly how you want it in both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. Engine number 1 starting as well. Looks like pushback's done.
Please
Set parking brake. So if you see the bubble going off the screen, that's because I'm not looking at my screen. So it's not a glitch or anything like that, it's just me not looking at my screen. I tested it out earlier where I had the bubble on my monitor and it was tracking my eyes perfectly. I mean, I can see the replay on my phone screen as well. And it's pretty accurate, to be honest. I think it's a cool insight. You guys can see where on my monitor I'm looking. It's quite cool. And the head tracking is just, it all feels very natural. Like, there is a little bit of getting used to it because you're very used to using your mouse to look around, but yeah, very, very cool. And it does take the sim to the next level. I mean, airliner flying probably doesn't need it as much as flying GA. I was flying GA circuits earlier, and it's very, very useful when flying circuits. So let's get lights on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
So AP, see, it can get a little bit difficult to hit buttons and switches. So nose light, runway turn off light can go on. We probably should have got the beacon light on, but that's our fault. We forgot that. Flaps. And alright, weather radar. Alright, and here's where it's really useful, is for taxi. So let's get rid of the parking brake. You can completely ignore what GSX says there. And let's taxi on down to the runway. So I think we're gonna make a left and then a right. Yeah, very cool. It makes taxiing very, very nice as well. I mean, hopefully it's nice for you guys. Obviously, it's difficult because this kind of thing is really immersive for the user rather than someone watching on a video, because you can't see where I'm looking, right? It's not tracking your eyes, it's tracking my eyes. It's a difficult feeling to explain, but it's really very cool. As you can see, it just makes taxiing quite a lot easier. You can see the mountains up there and on the right hand side there. Such beautiful scenery here. There's the runway to our left. Let's just alert the cabin crew. Again, that was just all with head tracking. Auto brake. If I can click it. There it is. And takeoff config. There it is. Alright. Good for takeoff then. It's a long runway. About 4,000 feet, high altitude-ish. It's so good. You can look all the way around. I mean, I can look at the flight deck door there. And I'm moving my head about 90 degrees when I do that. Again, you can change those sensitivities as you like. It'd be pretty cool on landing. You can see how much I look at the PFD compared to how much I look outside. Especially for the RNAV approach, I think we might be looking outside a little bit more, but it's a very cool tool. Gotta love Pappy lights in the middle of the taxiway. Thank you, Microsoft Flight Sim. Can't wait till we get the Microsoft Flight Sim scenery gateway, like what X-Plane has. Hopefully these default airports will get a huge improvement. Right. Landing lights can come on. Taxi light to take off. And strobe light can go on. And make left turn here onto the runway. Let's just get the TCAS on. Right. There's runway 02. Line up again, leaving the line up so much easier. And alrighty, let's go then. So spool them up to 50%. Looking at the engine displays there. Looking at the end of the runway. Looking at the PFD now. And flex. There's man flex. Keep it center line. 80 knots, release forward pressure. Look at the acceleration. Tell we're high altitude. V1. Rotate. And gears going up. Bye bye to Guatemala. Very cool. I don't think we've got photogrammetry here. This is just default. Still looks pretty good. Oh boy. This head tracking is so cool. Again, I've not done a full flight. I've done some testing with it, but I've not done a full flight with it yet, so this is interesting for sure. And lever's going to climb. Gotta get it in the there it is. Just climb. Get the autopilot on. What's that say? TCAS standby. Did we not put TCAS on? Right. TCAS is now on. I'm going to turn the head tracking off. There we are, departing Guatemala there. Never visited Guatemala, in the sim at least, or in real life. Very nice. Alright, so we'll just stow the speed brakes, flaps can go up, and off we go. See if we can get a nice wing view, I reckon. There should be one of these fixed cameras, right? There it is. We'll go for a left-hand side because on the landing that'll probably look better. But I can, even in drone cam, enable the head tracking, and now we can look at that. That is very cool. Alright, let me disable the bubble now. There it is, alrighty, well. That was a takeoff with the Tobi eye tracker. It's very, very cool indeed. How do you set the custom views in the Phoenix? In the Phoenix, we're at 10,000. In the Phoenix, it's just the same as any other aircraft, really, to set custom views, as far as I know. Just a keybind. I've got my keybinds. I think I changed them to control numpad, just like X-Plane, to save and load. Very nice. Look at the scenery here. Absolutely beautiful. There's a right turn. Fantastic. Plane spotter CR for sure, yeah. Just let me know on Discord. So yeah, I was meant to have my first flight lesson as part of my scholarship today, but unfortunately got cancelled due to weather, so that's now tomorrow. Should be fun. Head tracking, so very cool. It's great how you can set buttons on the joystick to disable and enable the head tracking and reset. It's pretty good. The whole unit is very well made. It's metal as well. Again, I'll cover all this in a dedicated, like, proper video on it, but first impressions, great quality. It really, really is. Packaging was really nice as well. Super easy to install. I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim didn't even have to do anything. Plugged it in, drivers downloaded automatically, and that's pretty much it. There's really not a huge amount to do. It's all natively integrated. In MROC we have bumpy weather. Oh really? That's going to make the approach interesting for sure. The weather here in the UK has been pretty horrible the last few days. It's meant to be summer, but that doesn't mean much in the UK. Really, really terrible weather. And we do need to go standard on the Barrow. There it is. And did we... oh, we didn't. We left our engine start switch in starter. So I should be switching over to my new PC over the weekend, hopefully, is the plan. I've almost got that all set up. So probably Monday or Tuesday next week, as normal, we'll do a stream on that. Again, with the Tobi eye tracker. Let's just zoom out on the ND here a little bit. There it is. Brilliant. Feels like summer. Yeah, it's just been raining. Like I said, my my flight earlier got cancelled, so that was fun. Yeah, really happy with the fly-by-wire so far. It's pretty good. Takeoff performance calculator was a little bit strange, but this whole FMSv2 seems pretty good so far. It does have all the missed approach stuff as well, and we'll see how it performs with the RNAV. We'll climb up to flight level 390. We are live weather as well. Time we estimated UTC 2045, right? So in about an hour ish. Beautiful scenery. Lovely. Got a nice little wing view here. I think we'll have to take the 777V2 up again. Flew that on stream about 2 or 3 weeks ago now, so I think we've got to fly it again on stream. Hopefully that's close to public release now. We'll have to see. Beautiful scenery. So just in front of us we have the border between Guatemala and El Salvador. We'll be crossing over that shortly. Been trying the Tobi eye tracker as well as with X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. Tried it with IL2, War Thunder, Euro Truck, F1, and it just works really well in all of those titles. It's a very cool piece of kit. If you like, you know, not just Flight Sim but into all sorts of simulation games or anything like that, then it's a fantastic piece of kit. It really is. I was very surprised when I took it out of the box and it was pure metal. It was, you know, it was cold because it'd been outside in the box. Very high quality, which you'd expect given that, you know, the price it's at is it's not cheap, that's for sure. Any news regarding the Flight Factor 787? No, not yet. Not yet. I think they're just ironing stuff out with the 777, trying to get that released, and then they'll maybe switch focus after a while to the 787, and we'll get a bit more news on that hopefully at some point. But yeah, if you guys do have any route suggestions or aircraft you want me to fly in particular, then just let me know. Today's route was a route suggestion, so... ...787 could come before the other 777 variants. See the good news or bad news. Oh really? I thought that they were going to just do the 777 variants and the 78, but either way, I don't mind too much. I honestly wouldn't mind if they do the 78 first and then do the variants of the 777, now that we have the 777, you know? But yeah, we'll have to see. HKK is working on 787, so perhaps they're doing sounds. Could be a lot. Bit is done or close. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where in the development stage to do sounds, to be honest. I would guess closer to the end because they need all the data refs and stuff, right? But yeah, HKK is working on the 787 sounds, that's for sure. Need a Flight Factor 747, yeah, absolutely, definitely. We don't have a really high quality study level 747 in the sim. The Sparky is pretty good. Sparky is definitely pretty good. Not, you know, PM Flight Factor level, but for free, can't complain. Yeah, there's no point doing sound straight away, yeah. No, still not up at our cruise out. We're not far off. HKK is redoing sounds for 320. Yes, yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah, I don't have the FlyByWire A32NX, but that's pretty good, considering his cost sound pack for the towless fleet. Very, very good. We know there's an update soon. It's partly broken in 12.1. Oh, really? I think a lot of people, a lot of devs have been waiting for 12.1 to release before they start releasing add-ons and stuff, I suppose. So across the border into El Salvador now. We have San Salvador City off to just there as well. Pyramid Boots, welcome. Yeah, and I found that the Tobi eye tracker works very well with FS Realistic as well, since I'm using that today as well, and it all just integrates really, really nicely with each other. See the different coloured auto tires down there. San Salvador down to the left. Yeah, honestly, for free, this FlyByWire is very good. The sounds are fantastic as well. I think Boris did them, and we all know Boris does some really, really nice sounds. Tobi does work when you go outside, yeah. So if we go here, that's me looking around with the head tracking now. And if we go into this wing view here, it still works, as you can see. There's San Salvador beneath us, I believe, down there as well. So yeah, it works in any view. That looks fantastic down there, look at that. There it is. Yeah, it's really nice to get all the, you know, different degrees of freedom. So forward, back, left and right, very nice. Like if something's behind that pillar, you can't see it, you can look around it just as you would in real life like this. Very, very cool. It's very, very clever. Almost at the cruise altitude then, not too far. I guess we can get seatbelts off now. Unless we had announcements off. Thought we didn't have any. Love to fly Concorde in X-plane. This is what I need when I land the plane. Yeah, for sure. I want to fly the Concorde as well. I know the Colomata's getting an upgrade soon, right? So we'll have to do a JFK to Heathrow or something on stream at some point with that. Lovely looking engine, the Leap. I have to say that I prefer CEO engines, like the IAE and the CFM56. When I do the video for the Tobi tracker, I'll probably fly both airliner and GA. I think this is more useful for GA and gliding and stuff like that, but it's still very useful for airliners as well. I like the CEO A320, but CEO A321 I usually like it not anymore since it doesn't have the power like 321 Neo. Yeah, I don't know, it's not about the power for me, it's just I love the sound of the old engines, but the power of the Neo engines is also very cool. Got a passenger announcement, V1 sim there. Nothing can beat IAE Raw though. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. That buzzsaw is amazing. Heading out over the coast now. Love flying in Central and South America. Or is this still classed as North? We're up at our cruise altitude now, max 0.78, it's not too bad at all, 240 miles to the top of descent, and this is saying we go to top of descent 2024 UTC, so in about 30 minutes, not too bad at all. We have some lovely terrain coming into San Jose. I'm flying a real Neo to London. I love the sound too. You can feel the power. Yeah, the Neos are really powerful. It's noticeable actually. When I went to Prague and I flew from the UK to Frankfurt to Prague. So there was a stopover. On the way there, we had a 319. A 320 CEO. And then from Frankfurt to Prague, we had a 320 Neo, and you can definitely feel the power difference, for sure. And that's, you know, Frankfurt, much longer runway, so I'm sure they would have been using a lower flex temperature, but definitely. But those IEs sound so nice. Going out over the ocean now. Very cool. Do we have a map of some sort? No, we can maybe get our charts ready, I guess. So what charts do we need? We go MROC. Nope. And then we need a star chart, which is going to be 10.2. So this one, pin that. Approach chart 19.3. Which isn't here. Why isn't it here? Oh, this one, there it is. And then taxi, there it is. Alright, got our pin charts. So we can see the chart here that we're gonna need. That's better. Alright, that's all ready then. See the top of the descent calculators here as well. We have VNAV, so we don't need to worry about this. And landing performance as well. Lovely cockpit. Haven't flown FlyByWire in a good while, but it handles a lot better from when I last flew it. It does, yeah. I did a test circuit at East Midlands area earlier. It handles really nice. It does handle very well. I think the flight model, in my opinion, is probably better than Phoenix, to be honest. It's just Phoenix has much better systems, visuals, obviously more, with failures, in-depth stuff there. But the flight model on this FlyByWire is very, very nice. Beautiful. Approach will definitely be interesting. It's a challenging approach, that's for sure. can see it here if we go to the charts. We can see the charts here. This bit is alright, this is just the start in, but then if we go here, we have the approach chart, as you can see. It's not too bad at all, to be honest, but definitely a short final there. OC 805, so it's about 3 miles from that turn. But as we turn in here, having the Tobi eye tracker, being able to look to the left will definitely help. Very nice. Transition level is flight level 200. That's very high. But what's the airport elevation? There you are, 3048. So fantastic. Probably be back in X-Plane on Monday or Tuesday with the new PC. Let me know what you want me to fly. I guess the 777V2 is probably going to be quite popular, right? We'll try a replay, I guess, for this landing, but it doesn't seem to work particularly well for me most of the time, but we'll try. Very nice livery too. Why is it sideways? There it is. Very nice livery. Again, sent to me by very nice. Just in PA28 is out. Do you have it? I do not. No, unfortunately. I might be getting to just fly Cessna 152 as my new flight lessons are going to be on Cessna 152s in real life, so I might be getting that. But I don't have the PA28. Do you have the P828? How is it? If you do, looks pretty decent. Just like I have the Duchess. That's very good. Let's see, 160 nautical miles to go to the top of the descent. It's nice. I posted some pics on your Discord. Textures are nice. Has a real good feeling. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We'll have to take another look. For sure. Yeah, Just Fly do some nice stuff. Definitely. That's Nicaragua. I don't think I pronounced that right, but off to our left. Definitely looking forward to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 as well. That'll be pretty interesting. All circuit breakers work. That's very good. That's really cool to see. I hope the Cessna 152 is up to the same standard. That'd be very good if it is. Looks like the CB's reported next to the oh no, that's at Guatemala. What's the weather like at San Jose? Oh, yep, still got CB's. Apparently VFR conditions though still. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a low vis approach. Not much to see right now, unfortunately, over the ocean. Do you use Airfoil Labs 152? I don't think they've got a Cessna 152, do they? They have a 172, which I am looking to get as well. But I don't think they've got a 152. I do want their King Air though. That looks pretty cool. I had the X-Plane 11 version, I just got to upgrade it to X-Plane 12. Yeah, it's a 172, isn't it? The Airfoil Labs. No worries, that's fine. It'd be great if they did do a Cessna 152. That'd definitely be very helpful. Yeah, I've always wondered why there's no discount if you get purchase one or the other. I guess if I was to ever get one, it'd probably have to be analog. Because I can practice G1000 in, you know, other aircraft that I have. V-Flight Air 150? Yeah. I looked at that, it's quite similar to 152. So... But what I want to do is when I get the Just Flight Cessna 152, I can review it based on my real world flying, because I'm, you know, flying it in real life right now, so and do some nice comparisons. Went with analog, G1000 too confusing. I do like the G1000, I really like it, but I've got plenty of add-ons with the G1000 right now, so I'd probably go for analog, yeah. I get a discount when I buy the King Air 350 for X-Plane 12. Yeah, if you have the X-Plane 11 version, then you get a discount on the X-Plane 12 version. So yeah, about 112 miles to our top of descent. About 15 minutes we should be there. Yeah, I was watching a show, I think it was on Paramount Plus in the UK. It's called Sky Med, I think it was. It's quite cool actually. It was about medevacs in the King Air 200 and 350 in like the very northern parts of Canada, and you know the flight nurses and the medevac pilots, and they were flying the King Airs, and that's what sort of got me into wanting to fly the King Air again. I just love the sound of turboprops, especially the PT6. So nice. Let's get our destination data in then. Be ahead of the aircraft here. So, what is it? So, our QNH is going to be 3005. Temperature is 22 degrees. Wind 020 at 5. Not too windy at all, actually. And minimums, we can take a look here. Minimums are not on the chart. Or is it? I guess 5,000. Oh no, that's meters. 2,500. Okay. Actually, that would not. Can't be. Airport elevation is 3,000, isn't it? I guess we'll put 5,000 in then. Not sure why it's only given us a light version and not the dark version of the charts. No idea. This is our star today. We can do our landing performance, I guess, as well, whilst we wait. So, we can just fill the data. There we are. And right, runway, or does it want? That's a big difference between the META and the OFP QNH. I think we're going to go off the META because that's a little bit more accurate. I guess that should be in inches. Yeah, that's more accurate. Okay. Right. Runway elevation was 3028, wasn't it? So 3028. Then runway heading is going to be where are we landing? Runway 25, so 251 according to Navigraph. It's dry from what I can tell. It doesn't seem. Oh, there is rain. Light thunderstorm rain. Okay. So we'll go medium. And let's get more info on these runways then for this. So all from Navigraph. Slope is -1. Okay. Runway LDA is from the charts. (9879). Approach speed is, according to the aircraft here, 129. There's a weight, flaps full, overweight no, reverse yes, auto land no, okay. And calculate, low, medium, max. Oh, short runway. Okay, we're definitely going to need medium at the very least, then we'll go manual. Heading back inland now, as you can see, to Costa Rica. Look at the bit of turbulence there. It is quite gusty, isn't it? Look at this. Not too far away from our descent point now. Should be crossing the border into Costa Rica around about now. Or into Costa Rican airspace at least. Oh, it's a contrail. Oh, there's an aircraft down there. Oh, looks like there's an aircraft there, it looks like. I thought it was some sort of like beach or bridge or something, but then I realised the coast is over there, so. $60 miles to go to the top of descent. Yeah, so weather seems pretty nasty going into Costa Rica. Definitely going to be an interesting approach. It's going to be an RMP approach as well. Not sure if the FlyByWire does RMP, but we'll see. If not, we'll just have to hand fly it. Yeah, so conditions now saying thunderstorms within the vicinity, so that's going to make things even more challenging. And I can actually show you the weather radar here. If I bring up Volanta. There we are. And we can see we're heading down to San Jose, and then we got this huge horrible cell coming in, so hopefully we can land before that, otherwise it's going to make things even more interesting. Yeah. Let's see. See this beautiful terrain down here. Should be arriving on the star fairly soon from here at Lib. UK weather, yeah, it really is. We got all these restrictions, so we'll follow all of these down. Transition level for that level 200, so we'll remember that. Top of descent coming in, about 20 miles. 25 miles. Not too far to go. You can definitely see the clouds starting to form now. almost at the top of the descent here. First restriction is here at OC 511, max 280 knots, under flight level 240, above 16,000 feet. So we'll put 16,000 in here, ready for this descent. And we'll descend shortly. 12 miles to go still to our top descent. It will pop up on our PFD. You can see the weather just getting worse and worse down there. In the direction we're going to be headed. Yeah, look at that. It is a beautiful sim though, for sure. So for the landing, I'll obviously be using the head tracking again. I'll turn the bubble back on for you guys to see as well as we get down closer to San Jose. Alright, should pop up on the PFD any second. 3 miles to go. 2 miles. Top of descent, so we're going to descent mode there, and there it is already. This is Microsoft Flight Sim BeamNG, Microsoft Flight Sim today.
Welcome to flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination.
There's V1 Sim again. Lovely announcement.
As we prepare for approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Another contrail. I think we've been following that aircraft down the right. Terrain down here looking amazing. Look at that. The clouds as well. Beautiful. Alright, looks like we're going to need a little bit of speed brake. Here we are. Looks fantastic down there. Weather's not as bad as I thought it might be just yet, but I'm sure it's gonna get worse. I love how I can just peek over the nose there. What I'm going to start doing is putting, you know, X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim in the title of the stream as well, so you guys know what sim it is. Looks like we don't need speed brake anymore, put that away. Descending nicely, there we are. As you can see, heading to OC 511. Yeah, give me suggestions what we should fly on Monday. We'll be in X-plane most likely on the new PC. Now all that's missing is a fan in front of your base, simulate the draft in the cockpit. Yeah. Although I'm not sure there'll be much of a draft in here, right? Yeah, now we need a motion rig. Or some force feedback hardware, like the Brunner yoke or something. But that's very, very expensive. Definitely out of my budget. Oh, look at this. I didn't know this, that you could do this. Huh. I had no idea this. Is this new?
Traffic.
Oh. A traffic warning. Down there somewhere, but we can't see them. Alright, looks like conflict avoided. Now the weather's turning pretty bad. Oh, yeah, I didn't know this menu was a thing. I had no idea. Oh. Oh, I turned the whole thing off, okay. There's the brightness slider. Force align the ADs. Pause. Yeah, sim rate. I didn't know this was a thing. Wow. Well, you learn something new every day. Go back to our charts here. So we should make this just fine. We will. 240. 240 at 180. Perfect. Look at that. Look at this weather here. That is right where we're going to go. I wish we had a decent weather radar right now. That'd be really cool. But that is exactly where we need to go. So, in fact, I think that's sat right on top of San Jose. Is it? It is, virtually. It's, let me show you this on Atlanta. The weather's moved right over San Jose, pretty much. There. So San Jose is right in front of us, pretty much, and the weather is moving down, so by the time we get there, I'm pretty sure we're going to be in this. Yeah, this is going to be hairy. This is going to be interesting, for sure. PMG released new 777 update, apparently performance is a bit better. Oh, really? Glad to hear that, for sure. Very glad to hear that. Although the performance on it was pretty decent before, for me at least. I didn't have any issues, but always happy to hear about performance improvements. So now we've got to slow down to 250, be under 17,000, down to 12. So we can put in 12 here. And again, I think we should make that just fine. Cloud somehow reminds me of Fallout. Look at that. That's scary for a pilot. Or passengers. We're gonna fly right into it. That looks some rain. I love how rain is depicted here. Very nice indeed. Yeah, you can see that whole weather system over there. Well, this is definitely gonna be interesting. Perf was okay for me, but could be improved. Okay. No change log. Oh right. Yeah, they've done a few updates since the release. Right, we need to go to 3005 on the QNH then. There it is.
Traffic.
TCAS again, really? Come on, FSLTO, what are you doing?
Clear of conflict. Climb. Clear of conflict.
Okay, we clear conflict, but we need to go back into managed descent. I don't even see this other aircraft. Where are they? They're below us. Yeah, I cannot see them at all. This other aircraft. Is that them? That's them. Looks like they're on the same approach as us. Or is that a different aircraft? Apparently the other one's be above us now. Alright, well, there's a fair bit of traffic around us, so we've got to keep an eye on that. And this is going to be interesting, flying into this. Quite literally the eye of the storm. And we're going to grab some screenshots. We are making a right turn, so we might be avoiding it. Very slightly, actually. But that is scary. Look at that. So, made that restriction just fine. Need to go to managed speed. We'll throw the speed brakes out. I didn't realize we were in manual speed. Yeah, it won't really affect us in Microsoft Flight Sim anyway. Weather definitely needs to be worked on. X-Plane, you'll be going through hell in that cloud. Yes, absolutely. In X-Plane, when you go through a cell, you know you're going through a cell. In that, you probably just feel like you're going through a cloud or something. Well, we're following this approach. We can go down to 10,000 now. Slowly stepping the altitude down to what we're able to do. And let's get the bubble back. Right, so we are going to fly through it a little bit. There's the bubble. Alright. Still got head tracking off, just the bubble's on. So, we're at Barra, we can go to, Otina. No, we're not going to Otina. OC269, above 10,000, okay. So as long as we don't go before 11,000, we're fine. Turning final, Manchester. Have fun, the weather in the UK is not good at the moment. And stow the speed brake then. And we'll just arm it. There we go, into the cloud. Wow. This looks very cool. I've got the head tracking turned on now. So max 210, I guess we're slowing down slowly. Quite low vis, yeah. Some nice scenery over there as well. Oh no, we go in, yeah. We like we like difficult approaches. Beauty of the sim. So there's Otina, OC269, then down to 9,000 after that, max 230 knots. So after this we can clear ourselves down to 9,000. And okay. Get my charts ready. I don't know how this is going to handle the RMP, but we'll see here. Wow. That is scary. I'll tell you what, when you have the head tracking, it gives you a real sense of scale as well. So you're going to fly into this cloud again. OC269, okay. So yeah, we'll clear ourselves down to 9,000. Fantastic. Get our lights on. Alright, all the lights are on, the seatbelt signs can go on. TCAS is on, that all looks good to me. San Jose or down to our left. Then we should get the terrain radar on for this one. Alright, so stay above 9,000 and 8,000, we should be good. This is very cool. Even in the external view. This weather depiction is very cool. Maybe a bit overly dramatic, but it still looks very cool. Should try the INI A320. Most people don't really like it, but I kind of do. I've not tried it yet, mainly because I've heard not very good things about it, but I'll try it for sure. Right, so after this turn we can clear ourselves down to 8,000, which we'll just do now since we're pretty much there. There it is. There's the turn, and now we can let's turn this off for a second. Go for the next charts, which is this one. There we are, so mandatory 8,000 down to 7,000. Alright. So we can follow this. I'm pretty sure the airport is over there somewhere. I'm pointing with my cursor. I keep forgetting you guys can see the with the bubble. You can see exactly where I'm looking anyway. How do you guys like it? Let me know. It'll be interesting on final approach. I think there's the airport there. So yeah, definitely low vis. Nope, didn't want to do that. So 7,000 now we go down to. Hopefully it should start doing this automatically now. Let's go 185 on the speed. We'll just go 180. Descending nicely. Wow. Beautiful. The A3, yeah, the FlyByWire is floaty, absolutely. Now 6,300. I'll go back to managed. $6,300. Looks like we're slowing down nicely as well. We'll get flaps out in just a second. I don't think the RNAV is doing what it should be doing. But we'll go flaps 1. We'll get the wipers on later. Oh, the PFD just suddenly went so bright. Then down to 5,500. Alright, we're high. Why has it gone back to automatic speed? Go down to 160 now. Speed brakes out. Flaps 2. Should be descending down to 5,500. Right. I'm on FSLTL right now. It keeps going to final approach speed on its own. Runway's over there somewhere. Put the speed brake away now. OC 805, what altitude?
2,500.
Okay, I think we'll go manual from here, because we'll go flaps 3 on the speed brake. Gear can go down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
And I see the runway there. Yeah, FSLTO uses Flight Radar 24. I see the runway, kind of. Let the cabin. Get my taxi chart ready here. There we are. Auto brake is set, right? I have control. I think we need to descend a bit. Why did the autopilot re-engage itself? Flaps full. I'll take a look at chat in just a second. Alright, got eyes on the runway. See here, it's going into a bit of a blind spot, so I can just move my head.
100 above. Minimum.
Alright, there's minimums. We're purely visual now. Just looking at the runway. Not following flight directors because they're doing not what they should be doing at all. Because of this RNAV approach. You can actually get flight directors off.
1,000.
There it is. Flight path vector, that's what we need. Flaps full, okay. We're high, but we should be okay here. Lovely terrain. Oh, we're not recording for the landing, are we? For the replay. Alright, definitely high. Oh god, this is a terrible approach, guys. Terrible.
Pull up. Pull up.
Yep. Fast
Pull
now.
up. Pull up.
Terrible approach. Absolutely terrible. But we're gonna stick it.
Pull up.
I don't have time for a go around.
Pull up.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Don't float it.
5.
Come on. Come on. There it is. Reverses. Alright, brakes medium. Slowing down. See the exit we're going to take. We're going to take Juliet. Reverse is stowed. Alright, well that was hairy. Terrible approach. Not a bad landing in the end. Just get a bit of power in because we're going uphill here. Want to keep it rolling. APU. Master can go on. Flaps up. Speed brake stowed. We'll take this exit here. Oh guys, that RNAV approach was a terrible approach, but it's so fun with the head tracking. Being able to just look around the pillar like you would do in real life. Very cool. Alrighty. Jeez, look at that. That is beautiful. Is that an ABX 76 I'm seeing there? They flew a 767 into here? Wow, that must be fun. Right. Landing lights off. Nose light to taxi. If I can get it. We should also watch where we're going. Strobe light can go off. Right, and TCAS. There it is. Alrighty, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Forgot to record for the replay, but we'll taxi on here to the gate. That is an ABX 767. Damn, must be fun flying that in here. Right, let's see where we gotta go. Right, so right to the end. Let's take a look at chat here. Well, perfect. Same Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane should work together. X-Plane for physics and Microsoft Flight Sim for visuals. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen. It's got the Phoenix. Oh, lovely. Enjoy it, my friend. I agree with Caleb there. The Microsoft Flight Sim graphics are good, but I think sometimes they are arcadey and a bit over the top, to be honest. In terms of like, especially weather such as this, it's a bit overly cinematic, you could say. But it looks good for sure. For the discount you'll get with Tobi Tracker, do you know how long the discount will last? Like, will it be permanent or whilst you have the partnership thing, or just limited? It's just a limited discount. It'll be limited time. But as soon as I can, I will let you know. See if we can find a gate. Okay, this one here is good. What gate is that? 11? Let's get GSX running.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position.
What?
Services are not available. Couldn't find valid airport data
Oh,
at this
thank
position.
you, GSX.
Services are not available.
APU can get started. Nose light can go off as well. Just get the predicted wind shear and stuff off. Weather radar. Alright, let's go to our gate then. I guess GSX isn't going to work for us. But we'll go in here. Yeah, taxiing and making turns like this, so nice. Do we have a marshaller? Or is that just a static person? GSX gonna
Couldn't
work
find
now?
valid
Nope.
airport data at this position. Services are not available.
Okay. Do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. There's a bit of flickering on the terminal there, but it's a decent freeware scenery from FlightSim.to. And I think that looks good, right? We'll stop there. Get this eye tracking off. Alright. Well, welcome to San Jose. Let's get the lights off then. You can open the door. There it is. Let's see what Volanta said for the landing. 100 feet per minute, Volanta says. Not too bad at all. Yeah, minus 99, 1.01 landing G-force. We did float it a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, so all of that is good to go. TCAS good to go. Doors open. Go for a shutdown here real quick. Emergency exit lights off. APU can go off. Turn the gen off, and then
Couldn't find
batteries
valid
can
airport data
go
at this
off.
position.
And
Services are
well,
not available.
there it is. Alrighty, well. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to San Jose. I hope you enjoyed that flight. I certainly did. What a beautiful place to fly into, and well, especially with the Tobi eye tracking. Look at that, Lufthansa 330 there, beautiful. Yeah, no worries, Sim Crash Flyer, no worries at all. Like I said, if anyone has suggestions, do let me know in my Discord. We've got a dedicated suggestion box there. And beautiful. So we'll be back in X-Plane on Monday or Tuesday, hopefully on the new PC as well. So do let me know what you want me to fly. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.